Alright, listen closely. This will be a summary of all that I have said thus far. Job, chapter 41, verses 1 through 34, describing Leviathan, is really about the task of bringing about the fallen prince of this world to a material form. Verses 18, 19, 20, and 21 are descriptive of both the Locust and the Antichrist himself. Remember, Revelation 9:11 says the king over the Locust is Apollyon. They will arise together. This description, paired with Isaiah chapter 27 verse 1, reveals these beings to be empowered or illuminated. The source of illumination is the piercing, illuminated serpent. We have come to know this technique, or rising serpent, as kundalini rising. The ancient method of kundalini is a technique used by the fallen sons of God in Genesis 6 to bridge the spiritual handicaps they incurred during the rebellion, meaning they had to find a physical way of overcoming their spiritual loss. Once they rebelled, they were cut off from their original divine spiritual endowments. Now, they seek to align themselves with the fallen prince. They seek to channel his energy. The Antichrist is the rising kundalini serpent spirit that will be the source of their illuminated powers. Now we're talking about the aliens, the Locust out of the inner earth. The kundalini practice of today has its origin in the spiritual rebellion of the distant past, but it was never intended for normal mortal man. Only those seeking illumination from this illuminated crooked serpent. The kundalini serpent is where we get Illuminati from. These illuminated all seek to rise the serpent to achieve illumination in two forms. One being to rise his spirit in their bodies through the practice of kundalini. The other is to rise his spirit into an actual material body of his own. The Locust will be men and women who have been cloned through the alien abduction phenomenon of the past 50 years, which has included the taking of eggs and sperm from various human races all these years to create the necessary army of bodies needed to fake an alien super race arrival, which will be nothing more than our own DNA being manipulated into looking like the appearance of some master race from the stars. The Leviathan serpent and kundalini are symbolic of the same things. One is the rise of the Antichrist out of the abyss into the material world as a physical person. Second is the rise of his channeled spirit, symbolized as an illuminated serpent in the Locust out of the bottomless pit. Once again, these locusts will be these aliens. Revelation chapter 9, verse 3. Revelation chapter 9, verse 3. Is this power or serpent spirit being given to them, resulting in their illumination? Revelation 9:17 through 19 describes the locust as having fire, smoke, and brimstone that issued forth from their mouths. Well, that's the same as Job 41:18 through 21, which is describing the same thing. But this description in Job is the description of the source of their fire and brimstone doctrine, the devil, the very serpent himself. This fire, smoke, and brimstone is symbolic of his message and where it will lead those who follow it.